Hello. Hello, good evening. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm a bit late, not much, but like, yeah, 15 minutes. Let's jump directly into it because I want to make some progress on this stuff. Yep. Let's change the music, change the scene, and let's go. Yeah, I'm happy to say that the server seems to be stable. In the last few days, it didn't crash at all. So the new release seems to be stable enough. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the new dungeon functionality and that we released. I don't know if you tested it. Maybe if you have any feedback, let me know. So what I want to work on tonight is what we started yesterday, which is basically this idea of people and locations, right? And the first thing I wanted to enable these two maps, yes, but also I think that at the end I thought a bit about it. I think option three is probably the best, right? So the fact that you have to buy the map, or anyway, the map is a physical item, right? So you may find it. To me, is way more realistic, and also can be used maybe on certain dungeons, right, where you find the map and then you use it and you store it in your compendium. I think is better. So I think I will go with option 3, even if I think that option 1 could be probably more handy sometimes, but I think I like option 3 most. So we will go with that. We will go with that. So at the moment, what we have seen is that the map I'm thinking what I should do first, right? So what is the first thing I want to do? Well, there should be a way to split the world into sub maps, but I think if we go with the basic ones, right? I think one for every city and every village, I think would already be great, right? So if I have 1 or 2 for Amnedair, 1 for Homestead, 1 for Gog, 1 for Delver, right, and so on, that I think would be great already. And for now they can be placeholders, or I can just take a screenshot from the top, right? And yeah, that's also an idea. You know, we could take a screenshot from the top and then make it a dummy for now, and then we can make it better later on. I guess the only problem is how do we split. So let me go editor 1 second. So what we have seen yesterday is that if I have maps, like this one was, if I remember right, 21 and 60, right, or something like that, or 20 and 60. 21 and 60, yeah. 21 and 60. So this one and this one. So we have seen that even if you don't have the main map, right, the sub map are still showing up. They get indented once and they anyway show up. if you get the father, which in our case would be this one, even if this one is a location. So I need to think if I want to do, because the original idea, you know, the original idea was, and I don't know if it's still an idea or not, but the original idea was to have the main map, right, divided in pieces, whatever the pieces are, right, and then and then having the city, you know, clickable on the main map, right? Which I don't know if is actually a benefit or not to that, because if you have the list on the left, probably is. But the idea was, yes, to have a kind of a icon for the city that you have discovered, right? And click on it, and at that point you have the submap. The only problem is that if we have like 2 or 3 submaps, it doesn't know where to bring you, right? So it's a bit pointless to have, I think it's a bit pointless to have an icon to click when anyway, right? I think it is a bit pointless. I think it is. Let's say that the better way would be to have these ones as child of this. So 20 is the wrong one. I mean, 20 is the wrong one. Absolutely. 10 is the right one, right? So what happens if I have assuming that we are we are. Idla East, Idla Plaza, like they showed this way. But the reason is that at the moment we don't have the main map, right? We don't have the main map. So if we so the item that I need to create is this one, right? Is this one with quality 10. Right? Yeah, but this at the moment is broken. You see that the Idla East and Idla Plaza are actually not properly listed under idler. I don't know if that will happen when I restart the client, but I think it's unlikely, but let's see. Yes, it actually works if you reconnect. Okay, well, fine. Yeah, there is a small glitch, so you are not. Okay, so but that's good though. That's good. So he understands the father-child relationship, and he's already placing the maps that way. Okay, that's great. I'm just trying to understand where we are, you know, and what is missing. And what is missing. So yeah, what I need to do then, I need because this is basically the walled city. And this is the wall east side of it. So I need to have NPC, right? I need to have NPC as locations in this map, right? And at the moment, this is not managed at all, right? It's not managed. Okay. So I think what we need to do, we need to have now these coordinates. I don't know if these coordinates are correct or not, but probably not. But it's fine. So we can say that when you speak, what did we say? When you speak with the NPC, right? As soon as you speak with an NPC, only impervious, you get an entry in the compendium. I mean, that is very easy to do because actually we have already an achievement system that is working when you speak with an NPC, right? So there is a kind of a talk interaction. There is a talk interaction with the NPC. And the talk, I don't remember if it's the talk interaction. Yeah, it's this one exactly. I don't think I want to have a real achievement, right, for... But in theory it's the same as this. I mean, it's very, very similar. I'm thinking if I want to have that check inside of this function, or if I want to have it in a separate function. I think it should be in a separate function, actually. I think it should be a separate call. I think we can still do it through this function, through the talk interaction. I think is the best place, right? And so basically here we will have something like check something like add NPC to compendium if needed, right? And I think this should be a compendium function, right? And I think we should have, I don't remember, but we should have, right, a codex or compendium manager. We don't. Really? Okay. Yeah, I think because it's going all inside achievement manager. I think all the compendium at the like when you discover a location, when you discover a new location, right, you are basically executing a progression script. No. Math script. No, I think it's a companion. I think it's a. It's not called companion. It's called consume. Yeah, exactly. All right. So, and this one is triggering a codex, right? And this codex is a codex OP. Is a codex operation. Should be. No. Codex entry OP. Okay. Codex entry OP. Map NPC. Discovery manager. Discovery manager. Discovery manager. PS discovery manager. Where the hell is that? PS discovery manager. PS char. Where is this guy? It's under bulk object. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, it is a kind of a weird place actually, but fine. It's under bulk object because it's a piece of the character. Okay. I see. It's okay. I mean, I would have seen it under server directly, but it's okay. So basically here, you know, this function is calling add compendium map entry. Right. And actually this one is a map entry, but can actually be a map or it can be an NPC. Right? So the function to call is exactly the same as this one. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So this one is good. This one is good. So basically, now the only problem would be, how do we know? I think I want a kind of a check NPC. We need a check function, right? Before I think we need a check function because this add compendium entry cannot be called directly. Well, we can have should the NPC be the initiator or should the compendium be the initiator? I'm thinking what is the best way. If is the function should sit on the compendium and being called something like check NPC location, check NPC for location, or add compendium NPC. But more than add is a check, right? Because it is something that we check before we. So it's similar to check already discovered location or check already discovered ID. But yeah, let's add another check something. Let's add another check if the NPC we are speaking with triggers a new location entry in the compendium. So that's basically the question, right? Does it trigger or it doesn't, right? And I think we can check it against our compendium already. And if yes, we will call the other one add compendium map entry, right? I just want to be sure that I don't do the check twice. I just want to be sure that we don't do the check twice. Because this will be the, right? How do we know? How do we know if he's an NPC that actually is part of the location or is not part of the location? Do we want to have it in the NPC table so we don't do the search all the time? That could be kind of a good idea. Like, what I'm thinking is to have a runtime flag on the NPC that is telling me if that NPC can trigger a codex location, which basically means that the NPC has to read this table. While we are reading this table, we are setting a flag on the NPC. Because we have the NPC ID here. So in this case it will be 4, 5, and 6 only. And so that would like exclude that would become super fast, right? Because I'm excluding it instantly. Yeah, that's a good idea, I think. It is probably the best idea. It is probably the best idea. Yeah, it is. So how do we do this? Well, we need we need when the server starts and is reading the achievement and is reading the codex, we need, the problem is that I think the codex is loaded after, so in this case this will be useless, right? Because we do it automatically. We do it automatically. The only problem is the dependency between when we loaded the NPC and when we load the codex entries, right? Because we need the NPC to be loaded already, but I think the NPC are loading after everything. That's a bit annoying. That's kind of annoying. Yep. That's kind of annoying. So I need to... Yeah, because that happens in Spawn Manager for sure. Right? While the codex stuff... The codex stuff, I think happens here. No, not even, because it's loaded in Discovery. Yeah, no, but for sure I'm preloading. I think it's happening in Cache Manager when I'm preloading everything, so... I think it's happening Cache Manager. Oh my god. Why? I'm pretty sure I'm preloading this. Codex locations. Yeah, exactly. It's Cache Manager. It's Cache Manager inside preload compendium, right? So this preload compendium is happening. Yeah. Is happening pretty much at the end of the loading, but is unfortunately still before the NPC. So we need a function in preload locations, right? This is a T map of character ID. Fantastic. So that's super quick to access, like instant. It's by ID, so I think that's fantastic. So we just have now. Where do we put that? We can put it in Spawn Manager, but the best will really be in. So did I flag? Where do I want the flag? The flag, I think I want it on character. So unfortunately will be another flag on PS character, but it's fine. Will be another flag on PS character, which is a boolean, because I think it's a yes no, right? It's a yes no. I don't know where the hell I should place it, but I mean, I can place it anywhere. I mean, it doesn't make any difference. So there is a compendium flag, right? Now there is a flag stating that this NPC, let's say, flags this NPC as a compendium location, right? As being part of a compendium location. So, and this one can be something like is codex location, right? Is codex location. Now the only problem is that we need we definitely need the accessor to that, right? Right. So, hello, Hula. Hi, hi. Did you like the game of yesterday where we landed? I saw there is also a web page. I don't know if you have seen it, but there is also a web page where they have all the characters. Did you see that? It's this one. It's this one. So there is a page where you have the information on the players, so everyone that played. So it's also you and me, right? Like if I search Hula here, I can give you the link if you didn't see it. You have seen. Okay, and this is basically telling you, I mean, there is your character, which is pretty nice. You can see it like this, and it tells you the level. Oh my god, you are 110 now. So you played like a boss. Okay. Yeah, it's telling you the level, and it's telling you how many monsters you have killed. Ah, you became an expert, huh? Of this game. I see. I think it's a nice idea. I really like the idea. It's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, it's a bit repetitive, right? Obviously, but it's not bad. It's kind of repetitive, but not bad. So we need one function inside Discovery Manager. You know what I really don't like? I don't like that Discovery Manager is actually sitting inside a character, and here we are having a function that is dedicated to all the characters. So that is why I think at the end I prefer to put it directly in Spawn Manager. It's probably a better idea. So we will have so this will be something like flag NPCs as compendium locations, you know. So it's a bit weird name, but I think it's okay, right? Flag NPC as compendium location. I think is clear what it does at least. No, I mean, it's more than check which NPC. I mean, he's actually flagging. I mean, obviously he's checking the ones that needs to be, but yeah. So yeah, the only problem is that we have to scan them all again. It's a bit annoying to scan them all again, actually. No, it's stupid to do it. I think we should just do it when we load it, when we load the NPC. Yeah, absolutely. I think, no, sorry, it's a stupid idea. It's a stupid idea. I mean, it makes no sense to scan the whole NPC set again. I mean, when we loaded the NPC, we can just do it there, and it's much easier, right? Let's say that the only problem is that if we do it when the NPC is loaded, the only problem is if I reload the NPC, I will go through the same code, right? But you know what? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's absolutely fine. So basically, before this, right? Oh my god. Yeah, definitely before this. I think we can do it here. It's together with the mailman. Right. So the only thing that we need to do, we need to ask to cache manager if this NPC is actually part of a compendium location. Where obviously we want to be sure that we are getting only the NPC locations and not all the locations. We need to get only these ones. Codex location NPC. What the fuck? I did it already? What? Holy shit. I did it already. I did it already, bro. I did it already. He's here. Unbelievable. Okay, sorry, I didn't remember that. So I end up in the same. I end up exactly in the same place. Set codex NPC? Yeah, but I don't understand what he's doing. He's setting a pointer to the... He's setting a pointer to the codex location. I see. I mean, which is good on one side, right? But on the other side... on the other side, I still would like to do... So that is good, that is good, that is good. That is actually good. But can this function return a yes or no? Yeah, exactly, because that's the point, right? Right. So now is a bit better because now now I can do this and I can say, oh, if this guy goes into the compendium, right? Set my flag compendium, flag NPC, what was that? Flag as whatever. Don't remember. Flag whatever was it? No, set is codex location. Yeah. Right. So we say if it is part of a codex location, we set it, right? So now this NPC will have an easy flag to check every time we speak with him. So it is so much better because we can then go into the function I was trying to change before. No, which is under which is the talk interaction, right? Exactly. So we go into talk, and now it's super easy because this target, right? We can just do if this target get compendium, get is compendium, is codex, what the hell is codex location, right? Get is codex location. So if this is true, then this guy is one of the guys that is actually flagged, and so it makes sense for us to actually you can play on phone now. I know what people do with their phone in the bus. Yeah, exactly. I haven't played, just let the page open and push 3 buttons sometimes. Yeah, exactly. It's basically an AFK game. What do you mean by people and location? No, what we mean by people and location is that we want to show people on the map like this, right? So when you speak with a guy, he will show it to your map. Right? This is what I want to do. If is a relevant guy. Now, you may say, oh, I want every NPC on the map. Well, every NPC on the map, I think is a bit too much. I have to think about it. But for now, it's those 3 types. Because, yeah, it may be useful for quests, right? That you say, when did I speak with this guy? And so it's basically recording it on your map for you, which kind of makes sense, actually. So I don't know if it's really only... that's a good question. Is it really only merchant, trainer, and banker? Or is everyone, right? But I don't know. But anyway, for now we say that if target gets to a location, then what? Then in our pawn, right? Then in our pawn, we need to trigger what I wanted to trigger in Discovery Manager, right? So we have to do get Discovery Manager, and in Discovery Manager, there is check already discovery location, but there is also add compendium map entry, because at this point we don't know the map ID though. We don't know the map ID. No, we don't. We can ask to Cache Manager though, because Cache Manager knows. Can Cache Manager Cache Manager knows but also doesn't know. Add codex location by ID. No. I mean, in theory, we could have a same function which is called add codex location NPC by NPC ID. Which I think is probably better, because at the moment this guy, I think he's always by NPC ID. I think he's never by Discovery ID. I mean, he may have. Nah, I think he's never by. It's never by Discovery ID. I don't think so. Ah, yes, it is when we do the initial loading. Yeah, when we do the initial loading. Yeah, when we do initial loading, actually, we do it this way. Yeah, I understand. You know what? I see that this function is actually This thing is actually public, so it's public, so is inaccessible or? Ah, no, these are the ones that I have at the moment. No, wait. It's not what I need. It's not what I need. We need to get, right? Creature, plant, creature, plant, creature. No, we need to get so it will be an FPX codex location, I assume. And this will be by NPC ID. I don't like NPC lowercase. By NPC ID, right? And this one we should do. This one should just. It's very simple because it should just scan all the codex locations lock. No, all the codex location NPC, right? And you should find. And you should find this, right? Codex location NPC is a different type. Codex location. FPS codex location NPC. I mean, only like this, right? So now, why there is no get ID? Huh? This is get PID. Fuck. This is get PID. Yeah. I'm confused by my own code. So this one will return, right? APX codex location NPC. I don't know if I just want to return the ID of this guy or the whole thing, because actually, do I really need the whole thing? I mean, do I need the whole? Because the only thing that I need is actually the submap ID. Is the only thing that I need is the ID corresponding, yeah, the corresponding ID, right? Which is this thing, which corresponds to this thing. Because with this thing, then I can trigger, yeah, the addition. So, I mean, it's fine. We can get the wall, and then just parse it later. I think it's fine. So if the location empty is, if this location entry is empty, obviously means that that NPC for whatever reason is not connected to a map, right? So and so we just skip it. But if it's not, so if it's valid, then at this point we can say location entry ID, right? I learned today that Audacity have now an AI plugin for doing a lot of things, like deleting the noise in the back, making music, and transcription of the language. Nice. I mean, deleting noise is something that we were doing already in the past, but maybe now is improved thanks to the AI thing. Very nice. So this will basically now go here and add it to the NPC, okay? So this in theory should already work if we have the proper definition. So if we have one NPC, right? So at the moment we have Jefekra, Yonde, Jardet, right? Jefekra, Yonde, Jardet, and their IDs are 5, 4, and 6. Now the name, I mean, the name is not really relevant, by the way, in this case, but anyway, because we go by ID. But anyway, so they can only point to something completely different, as long as the ID is the correct one. But fine. 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and yeah. In fact, you see, they are completely different names. But anyway, it's fine. Four, 5, and 6. Now the question is, are these guys merchants, right? I think Meilenki is. Crystal probably not. So this thing will work pretty much only in production because but anyway, let's see what it does. 4, 5, and 6. 21, 21, 70. Let's do 60 1 second. Because it is the map that we have, right? Let me go into, let's launch this in debug mode because I want to see this happening. And then I want to see the talk interaction happening, right? Yeah, exactly. Is it compiling or? When you press F5 when the thing is not compiled yet, you don't see here at the bottom the compilation window. I don't know why. A real link. Ah, because I just need to click here. Ah, okay. I think I never clicked on these buttons on the left. Interesting. Okay, it's compiling. It is compiling, boys. So you want to become the #1 Hula, eh? In that game, in that AFK game. So you go AFK, but do you understand how do you get armor? Because I saw some people that actually have armor, like is it purely based on the level, so that when you reach a certain level it gives you armor, or you have to find it through the game? The problem is that it's fun as an idea, but it's completely useless, right? So also because it doesn't scale. You cannot have a 200 player game, I guess. Well, maybe you can, but with points they're staying a long time for it. Okay, I see. So days and days and days and days. Yeah, but you can redeem, you can redeem like 5 start, no, or 4 start with some 5 start with some points. So with the channel points, you can queue multiple times and. Anyways, a fun idea. Still a fun idea. Local time. Okay, the server is up. Ah, the server is up, but we didn't break point. We didn't break point because we are not loading NPC. Obviously, I need to load NPC, otherwise this is not loading anything. Gotta start it again. Yeah, you can use channel point to stay in game. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I think it's a good idea. It's a nice concept, right? But what is the purpose, right? Because after you have seen it 2 or 3 times, you're not looking at the screen anymore, right? So and the story is always the same. Marbles on stream is the same concept. Oh, we have an NPC that is going through this. What is the name of this NPC? Can I have the name, please? So many variables on character, bro. That is insane. Okay, anyway, one of them loaded. It's a bit weird that I don't have the name. I mean, I have it for sure. It's just that it's in these millions lines of code. PID is 4. Okay, so we know who is it. So 4 actually went through that. And who else? Come on. 4 and 5. And 6 as well? Okay, 6 as well. So basically all 3. Six as well, yeah. And more! Yeah, but the other ones, I think they will not be added because 7, yeah, like 7 should not be added actually. So this will be skipped, right? Exactly. So in reality, we should debug only this line, and this line will never be touched again. Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. So now, so basically now every NPC that should be part of the map has a flag on him that is telling him, hey, you are part of the map, right? Is the beginning of this game, perhaps, I don't know if it's the beginning of the game. Yeah, but I mean, you always start from scratch, right? From 0. So you always see the game over and over and over and over and over and over and over, right? You see it continuously. The game doesn't evolve, so I mean, it's a bit pointless, actually. I don't know. It's a bit pointless, but anyway, it's nice. I like it. Okay, so now if I go to... if I go to this guy, right? If I go to this guy, now if I only right click, I think nothing happens. But if I right click and speak... yeah, that is kind of the trick. I don't know if this is a good idea, but... you have to speak with him at least once. And when you speak with him, we trigger this. And this actually triggered this. Ah. Location entry is empty. Strange. Very, very, very strange. 4, 5, and 6. Maybe 6. Ah, because it's not ordered by... oh, fuck. Yeah, this code is wrong. It's not ordered by... this int... key is the ID of the NPC entry, not the NPC ID, right? Not the NPC ID. So actually, yeah, that's a bit annoying because so we have to scan all the entries and find our guy. Nah, that's shit though. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. We do it differently. No, I don't like it. We do it another way then. We do it another way. But then I have it already? Maybe I have it already. No, we only have the ad. We don't have the get. Okay, so we do it differently. We set on character, right? Instead of this being a boolean, this will be an int. Right? And this will be the codex location ID. And the default will be -1, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So that is, I think it is a bit better because now I can really find it this way. Right? So in my talk interaction, I can do... So also this one then needs to return the ID of the map that he found. Right? So this is, I think, is better. Okay, I think like this is better. So we basically set the map ID, so the NPC knows also the right map ID. That will never change anyway at runtime. It is the beginning of this game, press a better after. It is today the dev had been happy to have 300 followers. Nice. No, I think some people will play it, but I mean, I think it's anyway a bit short-lived, you know. Why? I mean, what do you do with it after you played? I don't know. After you played it 100 times, but anyway, I think that people will play it and we play it. I think that people can anyway play it. I mean, I would play it. I would play it, but I would play it. Why not? Why not? We are building. Building failed. True. I don't know. I mean, if I want, one day I will segregate this data into subclasses for PS character, like components, right? Because at the moment, this class of PS character is immense. is immense. At least the discovery we separated it, and the inventory we separated it. But in the race, so there are already subcomponents, but I think there is still a bit too much in one class, right? I mean, it's 3,000 lines. The header. The header is 3,000 lines. Pa, 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 para, pa, pa, para. I think it will not take much to do what I'm doing anyway. I think 1 or 2 nights and it's done. Then the problem will be making the maps. Do you want to know what they voted for? I saw more people voting. So now the maximum has 17 votes, which is G, which is actually maps and drawings. And D, which is the main storyline. Interesting. I can work on the maps actually. Get Codex location. What? No, sorry, I'm messing up. Okay, now. So if it exists, right? If it exists, and this is just searching by ID, right? Yeah. We can just pass the map ID, right? I mean, it's the same. It's the same, yeah. It's exactly the same. I don't want to have a notification with the golden star for every NPC you speak with, but I just want to have one line in the compendium entry, right? It is telling you like you noted the position of this merchant on the compendium, something like that. I think if you want to release this, I will need the map. So I need to start to think what to do with the maps. Map ID 40. Let me see if it's correct. Yep, 40. So we should have 40, 30, and 50. 40, 30, and 50. Fantastic. Okay, good. So we have set the number in the NPC, so the NPC knows what map location is triggering. And then now when we talk to him, in theory I could do it on any interaction, but I don't know. But anyway, if you speak with this guy, now we trigger this, and now this should be valid. Exactly. And would be nice, you know, if you get at least a message. Because actually nothing happened, but visually nothing happened, but actually something happened in the database, because now this character being Cranny Cran, so 116, right? Under character discovery, now he should have knowledge type 5. No. Knowledge type 3. Yeah, better. Knowledge type 3. No. No, should actually be knowledge type 4. Wait a second. This guy is who? This guy is 6. This guy is 6. So this guy is this. So I should have a. A 50, but not on 3. I should have a 50 on 4. But I think that this guy doesn't know. Wait, this guy doesn't know. Yeah. Is automatically adding it as a 3. Fuck. Codex location. Item type. Codex location entry. Yeah, I think it's okay. I don't understand why this is here. I think that is in a weird place. I mean, this should be here. because there is a check that the map actually exists. But it is only codex location lock, is not codex location NPC. Fuck. No, it's a bit diff. I mean, yeah. I mean, or we, okay. Or we add a type, right? Or we add a type, or we need another function. Because this is working only on... Okay. Okay, I will probably create another function. I mean, the other function will be nearly identical to this, but the difference will be that the type here will be 4 instead of 3, and that the structure, underlying structure, will be location NPC instead of location. But this part will be identical. Okay, fine. We can duplicate. I mean, it's a bit annoying to duplicate it, but let's do it. This would be NPC entry. NPC entry. This will be the NPC, the map. This will be the location ID. Location NPC ID, let's say. I don't know if this function is actually the same. No, in fact, is another one. We need a check already discovered NPC. Yeah, also this one is different. Because there is actually another array, another T map, so why this function is empty? I don't know. Okay. So this will be check already discovered NPC. And this will be number 4. And this will be location NPC ID. So this, I guess, is the same. Now this, add this map entry to discovery manager for this player. Why we have to go cache manager when we have it here inside discovery manager? What? That is a bit weird, huh? Why I have to go cache manager to then go back into my discovery manager? Huh? What the fuck? Nah, this doesn't make any sense. I don't know why I did this here. I go cache manager, ask because it maybe he's doing something also in cache manager. No, I don't think so. Because the codex location I have it on cache manager. Yeah, I don't understand, but it's a bit stupid. is a bit stupid. Okay, well, can we live with that? Okay, we can live with that. We also have the function already. This I don't understand too much because we are searching it again. So why we are searching it again by ID if we already searched it like here a million times? We are searching it twice. You see? Yeah, we are searching it twice exactly. I mean, we could just return this discovery item. Should we? I think we can do this. At least we do one. I mean, it's not much, but I mean, it's cleaner, right? To avoid, you know, calling it twice, because we are already searching for it once. So. Now the only difference will be here because we have to say we have to set that this is true if this one is not null pointer, right? Here and here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do. Now this should still work because the item ID is item ID. Yeah, and this goes okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Making progress. Making progress. So what we are doing, we are... what we did, we added a flag. Maybe I can document it a bit, but this is what, you know, this is part of this idea. So, so we decided that we choose option 3, right? So we selected option 3. And then we are doing this. As soon as this episode, I also did something more than this, because I did flag the NPCs on load, so they know which map location they are associated to. Is it too long? Probably. No, it's okay. So we did this. This is what we did a second ago. And also we did this. Right? Now we just need to test it, but the third thing that I would like to do is just to add a small notification, you know, add a notification on the chat of the newly entered NPC location, maybe like that, right? So we need to do that, and then after this, I'm you know, wasting time just because I'm waiting the compilation, but it is good anyway. Okay, finished. So this 53 is definitely wrong, right? So we're gonna remove it. And we're gonna test it again. So what we are testing now is that when I speak with the NPC, I actually get an entry in the database that says that NPC is part of the definition. And then after that, we want to display, basically we want to send, you know, we want to send the new location, the new location to the NPC, to the player, sorry, to the player client side, right? The new, let's say, NPC location to the player client side, right? And we want to display it on the map. That is basically what we need to do. Display on the map. Right? These are the pieces. This is what we are doing. I think I can remove this breakpoint now because it's good. I speak with this guy. And then I leave. Now we don't have notification on the chat yet, but now hopefully we got... Fuck. Why we got a 350 again? Because I didn't change the call. No! Mistakes were made. I didn't change the call, bro. Seriously? Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-bam. Ba-da-ba-bam. Ba-da-da-da-da-dam. Da-da-da-dam. Yeah, I didn't change it here. No, stupid me. Okay, let's recompile and try. Now, I don't think we get this notification on the client. I don't understand when you discover a new map. How do you get the star and all of that? Probably because it's an achievement. And so you get it through the achievement system. Probably yes. But in theory here we want to have... Here we want to have... I don't know if I want to have notification here or I want to have it here, but I think it's always better to have it. So we do receive system message, and we can say, we can also put the name of the guy. Why not, right? I think we can put the name of the guy. So we can say, because we know the guy or no? Well, yeah, I think we know. Because here we actually have the actual NPC. There is the actual NPC. So, assuming that this guy was not killed by someone, good point. Well, we can actually put the discovery name, but should we put the discovery name? Yeah, we can put the discovery name, I think. Discovery name, we don't even have it. GG. Uh-oh. We don't even have the discovery name. Strange though, because there is here item name, right? So item name is not even copied into the... Seriously? So we have some data that we don't even use. Okay. We have some data we don't even use. I mean, obviously, discover item NPC must be valid, right? And I think there is no reason to think he will not be. So we do get character full name plus... Now, okay, now here is the trick though. Because if you don't have the map and you speak with this guy, that's a bit of the trick, right? If you don't have the map, do we want to check if you have the map? Yeah, I think I want to check if you have the map actually. I want to check if you have... I think I want, right? I want. But how the hell do I do that? How the hell do I do that? No, I need to search again. Fuck. I need to search again anyway. Because I need to know, I need to have this, right? I need to have this. No. Hey, yes, I must have this. I must, yeah, there's no way. Fuck. So that thing is useless. Shit. So do we have the corresponding map to know the position of the NPC? So this discovery item, right? This discovery item as the submap ID. Right? So the question is, and the submap ID is pointing to, the submap ID is this, right? Main map ID. Yeah, I think it's this. It's called main map here, but in reality, if it's a submap, it's the... Okay, anyway. It's okay. Yeah, the question is, do we have a 21 for this character, right? So the question is, do we have this ID in this discovery manager? So I need to do something like a get, or I do this, check already discover location. Yeah, probably yes. Because it is going under map locations, no? Under location lock. Jesus, I don't remember if location lock is the map or location lock. Yeah, I think location lock is the map. I don't know if location lock is actually number 1, right? So this the location on the main map instead of the sub map. Instead of the sub map owned, because what we want to know, we want the sub map. Ay 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 ay. So we want a knowledge type 3. Yeah, we want a knowledge type 3. So is this checking knowledge type 3, or what the hell is it checking? It's checking codex location lock. Yeah, which is type number 3. Yeah, is that. Is exactly that. Okay. So basically, if this is false, right? If this is false, we don't have the map. And we can say, I don't know if I want to say something. Probably I don't want to say anything. No, I don't want to say anything. I just want to return. I don't want to annoy the player every time you don't have a map to note the name, right? Something like that. So we just don't save the compendium entry. We don't do anything here. And yeah. I mean, unfortunately, this will be the same. Yeah, I know. It's annoying. We searched twice, but it's okay. I cannot do anything different. So if we have the map, then we can take a note on it. Then we can send him this message, right? I think this is good. So if I remove the map number 20, because we can do the check, right? If I remove If I remove the map number 20... what? This guy was number 6, right? Number 6 is on 21. 21 is Idla East. 21... Do I have 21? I have 21. If I remove 21... Right? I remove 21. And I speak with the NPC, basically nothing will happen. The sound, the mic, you have a problem? Ah, sorry. The phone. Is it still there or no? I can just disconnect it. I can disconnect it and connect it again. The phone? Why the phone? 1, 2, 3, test, test, test. Yoop, 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 yoop. The mic is dying. Is it better now or no? I don't know why sometimes it's just fucking up. The sound. No. Okay. Okay. Tell me if it's better now or not. Mickey's dying. Yes, it's better. Uh-oh, the character cannot be loaded. The character cannot be loaded. This happens when... cannot load Discovery ID 50. Cannot load Discovery ID 50. Ah, yes, because this one was the wrong one. Yeah, correct. Correct. Why the play is disappearing? Fuck. Should we just select the first character automatically? Probably yes. Okay, so we don't have the map, so when we speak with him, we go through all of this, but then we don't do anything because we don't have the corresponding map, right? And so now here nothing should have changed. Exactly, nothing changed. But if I spawn... Wait, this guy's number 6, we said, so he's on 21. He's on 21. 21 is Idla East. 21 is Idla East. So if I spawn Idla East with 21, and then I learn it. Plum plum. I don't know if I want to see that for every map that we buy, but anyway, maybe yes. Okay, so now in my compendium I will have Idla East, which is this thing, right. So now if I speak with this guy again, we will arrive here, right? Fuck, I didn't. I didn't. Why I didn't? Why? Wait a second. Now I should have 21 in this list. Yeah, and I have it. 321, exactly. So why then is not working? Why is not working? Speak with him. Already discovered? No. Find the location. Discovery item. Discovery item is null. Item 50 in codex location is null? What the fuck? Item 50? No, but this is... it's called the same, bro, but it's in... Okay. It's called the same, but it's completely different. It's a completely different, incredible, but yeah, true. So this codex location NPC, we don't need it on Discovery Manager, we need it on Cache Manager. Exactly. Exactly, because we are not checking if we have it, we are checking if the item exists in the database, I mean in the, right? While here we were checking if our character has it. I send you the clip in Discord. Okay, let me hear it. Let me hear it. The mic is dying. The mic is dying. Okay, let me hear that. This is false, right? If this is false, we don't have the map. And we can say, I don't know if I want to say something, probably I don't want to say anything. No, I don't want to say anything. I just want to return. I don't want to annoy the player. It's very weird, yeah. It's like if a cable is not, but not even. It's like if there is a, dust, you know, dust in the microphone. I don't know. Yeah, it's very weird. It happens sometimes. I don't know why. I think it's the cable maybe, but the cable is very big and strong and nice, and I basically never move it, so it should not be problematic. I don't know. So everyone is voting maps in the got distracted a second. Okay. So now we have the map. Ah, but now we have the map. Now let me delete the map again, because I want to do the test without the map. I want to do the test without the map, exactly. And see if we go through this properly. And we fail because we don't have the map, right? So I speak with him. I arrive here. I don't have the thing. Discovery item is available. And yes, we don't have the corresponding map, 21. So we don't do anything. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So now we spawn the map again. We read it. We add it. So now we have the map. And now we speak with this guy again. Right? And now in theory, this check, this one should go through. Yeah, okay, fantastic. So we save the entry, we notify, and we write a small message, right? Ah, but it happened again though, huh? I don't know if I want to have that actually. I don't know if I want to have the star for every NPC that you record on your map. I mean, it seems to be a bit too much. I think this line, Crystal has been added to the map, check the compendium, I think is enough. All this bling bling bling, I mean, it sounds like Candy Crush. No? I think it's a bit too much. I think we do it probably in the receive compendium locations. So I think we can just exclude it on the client side when we receive the... But anyway, it is working, right? So now we have the entry here. Yes, which is actually the 21, but we also have 450. So this is the first NPC that we have on the map, right? So now the interesting part starts, because we have to understand how to place this NPC on the map. Now we have the coordinates in theory. We have the coordinates, but I mean, do we draw something or do we add a text box? Do we draw a text box? Because let's say if we draw on top of the map, is a bit easier because then we can zoom, right? In case we can zoom in the future. If we just add text, we would never be able to zoom. That's a good question. 0, 1, 2, 3. Where do we send the freaking star? The bling bling, right? The bling bling. Play star animation. Play star animation. So we play the star animation anyway. I would like to play the star animation only if yeah, if the item type is 3, I don't think I want to main map, sub map. I think main map and sub map, I'm fine with it, but so I think we can play. I think we can play the start animation only in these two cases, right? Yeah. For a normal NPC, I don't want that bling bling all the time. It's super annoying. And so here is our number 3, right? Our number 3 is the so 0 is main map. Yeah, I should have used an enumeration, maybe, I don't know. Enumeration would have been easier, eh? I know. 1 is a location on map, which probably we'll never use. I don't know, I'm thinking that maybe we'll never use. 2 is a sub map, and 3 is an NPC. Right? So that is the thing. 3 is an NPC. So if we receive a new NPC, if we receive a new NPC, what the hell do we do? Because the NPC is a child of the map, right? And it needs to be displayed only with a corresponding map. So I think that our current structure is a bit too weak, right? Because we have a structure of the map, but we don't have a structure of the NPC. And I mean, we have the structure of the NPC, but it's by itself, right? It's not connected to the map. I mean, I have the map ID here, right? I have the map ID here. So I need to keep a kind of a reference between or I group them by map ID somehow. But I need to have I think I can have a T map where the main key is the map ID, and it contains an array of codex locations. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So whenever I receive a number 3, I will put it in a temporary structure that we are going to create right now, which is location data, NPC data, are we already using this NPC data somehow? Oh wow, loading compendium cache from save game. Holy shit. Yeah, there is also this problem. Now that I think about it, yeah. But I think this is fine, right? Because here I'm just storing what I know. But the structure that I'm thinking is a Sovra structure, right? So it's an additional structure that is getting So what I'm thinking is, can I do a T map of an array? No, huh? Fuck. Because I need it. I mean, I can in C++, but in the editor, I think is not supported. It will be a T map of a structure that we define like in C++, and then we show here, right, where it will be, the structure will be an array of because what I'm thinking is this. I'm thinking to have a T map, right, where I have my key being the map ID. The map ID, right? And the content being a T array of MPC, whatever, MPC data, this thing, PS codex location, right? Of PS codex location. So this will basically will allow me very easily, when you click on one map, right, to extract all the locations on that map and draw them on screen, right? That will be fairly easy to do. If I don't do it this way, it will be a bit of a pain, because I will have to take the whole list of NPC and filter them every time. Now, maybe you don't have 1,000,000, right? But anyway, maybe you have 150. So I don't think it's a great idea to keep it, you know, to have to scan that all the time. I think it's a bit better if we instantly access the location. Is there a better way to do this? Is there a better way to do this? Is there a better way to do this? I still need to segregate. Well, I could create a widget. Yeah, because in theory, when I click on the left, right? When I click on the left, I'm clicking on what? I'm clicking on maps entries, right? Let me think about it. I'm clicking on WD map item. I'm clicking on WD map item. So in reality, am I keeping this loaded all the time? WD map item. Yeah, I think I am. I think I am creating all the maps on the fly, even if you don't open the compendium. So this is a bit inefficient, right? Because we are, imagine that you never open the compendium. We are still loading in memory, you know, all the widgets. And maybe you already explored the whole game. I don't really like the idea that we continuously keep all these maps in memory at all time, because now we only have 2, but you know, maybe in 2 months from now we have like 50 or 100, right? Do you really want to have 100 maps loaded? I don't think so. I think it should be loaded when you click, and then keep loaded until the next time, right? So that when you reload the client, so only the maps that you click on are the ones that are actually loaded in memory, right? So I think at the moment this is a bit stupid, because you are receiving the compendium locations on, right? I mean, we are creating it from the same. I have to think a bit about this because it's not that simple. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. I need to think about this a bit. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I need to think about it. Unfortunately, it's midnight already. But I think what we have to do, we need to figure out a way. So this one we did, right? This one we did, the add notification, and also this one is done. Send it a new NPC, right? But before display on the map, which is nice, but before that, right? We need a way to store the information by map. So store NPC locations by map, client side, right? So we need a grouping somehow, so that when you click on a map, you can easily, right? When you click on a map, you easily access the NPC location through this, right? And then we also need to take care of the save game stuff. I mean, display on the map is fine, but I would say that between there is the loading of the map only when needed. Load a map in memory only when clicked once, right? Only when clicked and once, you know, load it once. No, let's say load a map in memory once only when click it, right? So that we don't have these million maps in memory. That is something I also have to do, and then we can finally display it on the map. Then we can finally display it on the map. Then after this, there is more stuff, because then we want to have the ability to filter, right? To filter NPC by type. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it, but merchant, you know, trainer, banker, we said. Even if merchant and banker, usually they go together, but anyway, fine. Merchant, trainer, and banker. So we need that. Okay, we need to do this. We can do it tomorrow evening, right? I can think more about the structure. I think that this structure can probably be... I don't know if I want to create a widget that is actually a C++ widget. Probably that would be the best idea, because it will be a bit easier to manage, you know. So instead of having this widget that is our the moment we have this WD map item, right? WD map item, which is just this thing, and then and this thing doesn't really contain anything at the moment, right? But we would like this guy to contain the map itself and all the NPC locations. Now I don't know if he's containing already the map somehow. Yeah, it is, because it's containing the location info. Exactly, it's containing so in the same way it's containing location info, it should contain but I think it's very easy then. I think it's very easy then, because we can just add it here, right? You can just add it to this object. This can be our NPC by, yeah. I think we should do it this way. This is the location information, so it's basically the map, while this one will be an array of additional PS Codex locations, right? But this will be an array. Yeah, I think like this is the simplest possible. So when I click on the map, I can also do it only once when I click on the map, right? When I click on the map, I check if this is empty or not. And yeah, this is good, guys. This is good. This is the solution. This is definitely the solution. So I don't need any C++. I mean, is that easy? Yeah, it's that easy. This thing is this. Store the NPC location by map. Is this. Yep. Okay, good. This is good. So because then when you click on the left side, right, you select one map, it will have stored all the NPC. If we see that is not stored yet, we are going to. And also, I don't know if we should load asynchronously. Yeah, I need to think about it, but it's good. Anyway, okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go. Unfortunately, this session not always too short for what I would like, but it's fine. Yeah. So I'm gonna go. So thank you for watching. Have a good night. And if you want to play the game, remember that our game is released. So you can just go to our main website, which is planeshift.it. You have the link below, and you can click on download now, and you can play it for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac. And yeah, let me know what you think about it, if you like it or not. And I will see you tomorrow evening. Bye. Bye. Bye.